The number 10 has made his way out to the middle. Chetan will fancy his chances of a fifer. Nishu. Another full delivery enticing the batsman. Chetan Karwa, the next. Another straight delivery. He hasn't left that line. Constantly bowling on the stumps. Defended back to the bowler once again by Nishu. Four for 22. This is his last over. Another full delivery. This time Nishu goes for the on drive. Hits it towards a man at deep mid wicket. Takes a single and gets off the mark. Once again, two new batsmen in the middle for the VAJRA builders. Nishu, who just got off strike, opened his account with that single, and now it's a Riaz on strike, who's yet to face a ball, is yet to open his account. Chetan Karwa with the next delivery. Pushed on the up towards point, looking for a single, was sent back. Nishu, I wasn't sure he would have been able to make it, so he sends Riaz back. Another full delivery. I think it was the off cutter, but defended back to the bowler by Riaz. End of a very good over from Chetan Karwa. Just 2 runs. That 2-1 was wide. He finishes with 4 overs, no maidens, just 24 runs and 4 wickets. After 16, VAJRA Builders won 38 for 8. Avijit Singh Abhi starting a fresh over, just short of a length delivery to start with, around off stump, played off the back foot towards deep point for a single by Nishu. Wrapped on the pass this time. Riaz wanted a leg by, but turned down by Nishu. I don't know what the extra cover fielder was appealing for, because neither the bowler nor the wicket keeper, who had a better view, were interested in the appeal. Ankit Vyas, I think, is a little bit excited today, a little more excited. This time they do go for the single, but Ankit Vyas, when he had the opportunity to effect a run out, misfields. Swing and a miss. Full delivery outside off around 4th or 5th stump maybe. Nishu swinging very hard but connects with thin air. Well bowled once again. Nishu this time just chops it into the pitch. Ball of fields and his follow through. No run. This is a remarkable comeback by the Royal Knights. At one point they were staring at a big target, something around 180 to 200, but if ball, another full and straight delivery. This time Nishu advances down the track, tries to go big, misses. You hit, you miss, I hit, says the bowler. A wicket for Abhijit Singh Abhi, and VAJRA Builders are 9 down now. 140, just 140 for 9 after 17 overs. So one more wicket remaining. The last pair have to play out 3 overs. Wicket of the last ball of the over for Abhijit. It's Teja been brought back, and I think now the Royal Knights are looking to wrap things up. They don't want, they allowed the tail to wag. Wrapped on the patch, first ball. There's no one at fine leg. The keeper has to go and field it. A leg by taken. That brings the number 11 on strike, and I think Teja will be targeting him. Full and straight. The Yorker maybe. Driven on the up. Oh, there's a strike misfield and extra cover. Riaz, the non-striker, looking for a single, but sent back by Srikanth. Just 141, 141 for 9. Will it be enough though? Oh, full toss, played straight back to the bowler. Very good attempt in his follow through by the bowler Teja. Almost had Srikanth Rakindi caught and bowled, but you know, as it happens, the sort of chances we just take. This time it goes down. Chance of a run out if he hits, he misses, and there will be an overthrow as well. Oh.
Tarun, tapan ako na kami. Tapan ako na.
It's up in the air. Oh, that was short and wide, and Riaz cuts it to the right of short third and gets a boundary. There's a useful runs for the Vajra builders and developers. I thought Teja was brought back into the attack to go for that Yorker to get the remaining wicket, but so far has been disappointing. The lengths have been pretty short. Last ball of the over. It's up in the air but won't carry too long off. Sachin there who takes it on the bounce. Fires in a good throw. A single to end the over. Riaz will retain the strike. 149 for 9 after 18. Vijit Singh Abhi to continue. Can he prize out the last wicket? Just 4 men inside the ring. Short of a length delivery, but too close to cut, I feel. Could have easily played it on. Riaz, risky shot. He fails to connect though. Vijit Singh. Well ball. This time Riaz advances down, almost yorks himself, but somehow manages to dig it out towards long off for a single. Abhijit won't mind it though. He'll have the number 11 in his sights. Here he comes. I don't know what's the logic why they are bowling these lengths. Short and wide outside of row, giving the batsman room. 150 up for the Vajra builders in the 19th over. Should be looking to bowl it full and straight. It should be trying for the Yorker, but with the field set, I don't know what that short delivery outside of does. No one catching. In fact, there's no one at backward point or cover point. That's the length on the line. Can be much closer. Driven towards long on for a single by Shrikant. Well played. Riaz just delaying his shot a little bit, waiting for the ball to come to him, and at the last moment just opening the bat face to guide that one towards squarish third man for a single. This is an important partnership. These two are adding very useful runs for the Vajra builders. Once again, nicely driven by Shrikant. This time towards long off. Previous one was towards long on. This is too long off. Now the single, and that will be the end of the 19th Vajra builders and developers. 55 for 9. If they can. Well, I think if they can get anything, they've already got 155. Anything in excess of 160, I think the Vajra builders will fancy their chances of defending it. So, Royal Knights should have been ruthless. They should have gone for the kill. Shouldn't have allowed the tail to wag. The score when the ninth wicket fell was 140, and they used to have added 15. Nawal it will be to bowl the final over, the 20th. The first ball hit in the air, but short of long on. And a single first ball for Shrikant Rakindi. Now Alturias. Swing and a miss this time. That might have just stayed a little low. Oh, that's a very good shot. Very well played. Riaz walking across his stumps, getting down and just ramping it. Very fine. No one had finally got long leg, and it's another boundary. The second Riaz has it today. Score goes to 160. Nawal with the next delivery. This has been sliced, sweeper coming in, but the ball does not carry. Here a good throw from the deep. Only a single this time for Riaz. Nawal. That's a very good use of the feet by Shrikant. Makes it into a full toss and drives it wide of long off for a couple. Last ball of the innings. That was chopped into the pitch. So dot to end the over. But the last wicket pair of Shrikant Rakindi and Riaz have added a useful 23 runs. So the target for the Royal Knights to win this match is 164 from 20 overs. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Hello and welcome back for the chase. The target for the Royal Knights to win the 164, and they've already lost their first wicket in the first over. Shakil Rahman getting rid of Sachin Gugre, caught by the wicketkeeper Raghu. 4 of 3 balls for him. One scoring shot. That was a boundary. Teja at number 3 for the Knights. Anything in an excess of 150 is defendable on this pitch, and if you can get early wickets, that puts extra pressure on the chasing team. Shakil Rahman, oh, another rash shot. Teja running down, swinging and missing. Another tempting delivery, full wide outside off, looking for, enticing the batsman to play away from his body, looking for the outside edge. But Teja this time doesn't fall into the trap. Not to end the over. The Royal Knights are 4 for 1 after the first over, chasing 163 to win. 164 rather is the target for the Royal Knights. Bishu sharing the new ball with Shakil Rahman. Siddharth, it's a single first ball, and it's nicely driven by in Teja in the gap. 2 more to the total. Issue with the next delivery. This time short and wide. Oh, should have been put away. Room for the batsman there, and a length was also a bit on the shorter side. There for the cut. Missed by Teja though. Issue once again. This should be a wide. It is too wide outside off. Left alone by the batsman, and a wide signal by the umpire. Next delivery. Shot. Oh. Appeal for a stumping. The wicketkeeper is pretty confident, but the umpire is unmoved. The wicketkeeper is not happy. He thinks the batsman was out of his crease and blames this leg umpire. He wasn't looking. Shot once again. This time Teja goes for the pull. Doesn't time it. Hits it to the right of the man. Square leg, short square leg that is. Takes a single. Siddharth, the left-handed Siddharth, back on strike. Issue over the wicket to the left-hander. That was clearly pitching outside leg. Peel for leg before from Nishu, but turned down by the umpire. Leg by signalled. Another run to the total. After 2 overs, the Royal Knights are 10 for 1.
फिर बारिश हो गई
Shakil to continue. Siddharth on strike. The score is 10 for 1. Shakil has a slip. And a square third man. Oh, that was an edge, a top edge you can say, but just over the slip fielder. Didn't have time to react because of the pace at which it went over his head. So boundary to start the over for Siddharth. Next ball, very straight from Shakil. This time Siddharth plays it towards mid-on, takes a single and gets off strike. Sensible. Boundary and then a single. Over to the other batter. Similar field for the right-handed Teja as well. Slip and square. This has gone straight up, but clears that slip or short third fielder once again, and another single. This time for Teja. It's good bowling from Shakil actually, but without much luck. chance of a run out if he hits. Oh, wrong end, and a wayward throw might give 5 runs. So yes, the fielder at extra cover should have thrown to the non-striker, and instead he prefers to go to the wicket keepers or the strikers and misses his target. In fact, he missed the target by a long way. No chance for the wicketkeeper or the square leg fielder, and 4 overthrows. And that will go into the account of Siddharth. That won't please the bowler a bit, single bit. It's 21 for 1. This is just the third over.
कोणी सचिन वर ठेवा सध्याच्या जागी तर
Shakil, last ball of the over. Oh, that's another good shot, and it's through the man at a point. I mean, sweeper cleans it up. Another single for the batsman. Strike changes once again, left and right combination, keeping the fielders on their toes. Every time the strike changes, the field has to adjust. Not just the field, but the bowler as well has to adjust. Last ball. Shot, that's pulled. It's in the air. Half-hearted pull. I don't think Siddharth went after that one. I mean, with a full-fledged pull, half-hearted, could have easily held down to mid-on. Say, not to end the over. After 3 overs, Royal Knights are 22 for 1. So further on that left and right combination, the longer these two stay out in the middle, the beneficial and the better it would be for the super strikers. The bowlers can just settle into a rhythm. They just can't stick to same line and length. For now, it's an issue to continue. Good first delivery from Nishu. Defended towards extra cover by Teja. No run. Deep point, or a sweeper you can say, and a long off, the 2 boundary riders for Nishu. Teja just pulling out at the last moment. I think fielder behind was chirping. He has the right to do so. Nishu. Shot, and that one came in. Wasim is lightning quick. There at the cover point. So any thoughts of a single entertained by Teja had to be put to rest. This has gone straight up, but I think Teja might just clear. It does. Clears mid on, and the ball goes all the way for a boundary. Field change. Long off comes in, mid on goes back. Nishu once again. Outside edge, but this has gone very fine, and this might be another boundary for Teja. It is. Well, back-to-back boundaries, but I don't think either of the two were convincing. The first one mistimed, just about clearing mid-on, and this was an edge, a streaky boundary. Nishu, the next shot on wide, that should have been put away, but Teja pulls out of it at the last moment, lets that one go through to the keeper and collects a wide. Next ball. That's another good shot from Teja. So sweeper. Oh, well, he had a lot to do. Fails to keep that in its 3 boundaries of 3 legal deliveries for Teja. There was a wide in between. So this partnership is now worth 31 of just 20 balls. Teja on 17 of 14. A little shot in wider. Played out towards extra cover for a dot to end the over. After 4, Royal Knights are 35 for 1. If you look at the comparison, at the same point, the VAJRA builders and developers were 33 without loss. With a bowling change, Rajesh being introduced into the attack to bowl the 5th over of the innings, and that's Siddharth on strike. Oh, that's a wide. Don't think he got anything on that, neither bat nor the pad. Yes, go leg had to run all the way to field that one. Batsman run 2 plus a wide, 3 more to the total. It moves to 38 for 1. Just 4 overs bowled. Wrapped on the pads. That was a very strong appeal for leg before, but I think it had to straighten. That one didn't. But still a very good shout from Rajesh. Rajesh will continue around the wicket to the right-handed Teja as well. Here comes Rajesh. Apesh, but in the gap, and it's 4 more. Excellent footwork from Teja there. Just a shimmy, a step or two down, gets the pitch of the delivery and drives it towards wide long off, or you can even say deep extra cover for a boundary. Next ball. Oh, another very strong appeal for leg before, but turned down by the umpire yet again. That was close. Very close indeed, and I think maybe the angle once again coming to the rescue of the batsman. But believe me, Teja should consider himself lucky. That's up in the air, but no one in the deep. Ball plucks in the outfield, and that part or that side of the wicket, the outfield is heavy and the ball just doesn't go as quickly. 2 more for Teja. Rajesh. Last ball of the over. Shot. And was it in the air, but just wide of the man at short mid wicket and all the way. Another boundary for Teja to finish the over. That was an expensive over to start from Rajesh. Thirteen runs, 50 up for the Royal Knights. They are in. They are just short, one short of the 50. In fact, they are 49 for 1 after 5 overs. But to start the 6th over of the inning, that brings up the 50 for the Royal Knights. It's Shakil Rahman continuing. Left-handed Siddharth on strike. Oh, that's nicely flicked. Very well done by Siddharth. Teja running the first one hard, looking for the second, but good call by Siddharth. Oh, there's some shape there for Shakil. I was excited, but I don't think there's any bat involved there. Shakil once again. Yeah, that's nicely punched off the back foot by Teja, and he ran with the shot and completed the single with ease. Right thing to do. Ball isn't there to be hit, just rotate. Room this time for the left-hander. That's nicely driven on the up. Oh, I don't think Nishu will be able to cut it off. That's a boundary. That's excellent timing and placement from the left-hander. Elegance personified. He just didn't hit it too hard, just timed it. The point fielder, I think, the deep point fielder, that is.
Vishu.
Behind square. And Siddharth hits it in front of the square. That was just a mere push. So pleasing on the eye, those sort of shots. Okay, that was on the leg stump. That was on the leg stump, or maybe that one pitched outside leg. So Siddharth was just looking to work it to a free onside. Closes the bat face early, gets a leading edge. A misfield by the man at short extra cover gives them the single. Shot, Teja goes for the pull, gets a top edge, which goes over the wicketkeeper, and another single results. But that's a very good bowling from Shakil Rahman, a very well directed short ball, a bouncer rather, to finish the over. That's also the end of the power play. After 6 overs, the Royal Knights are 58 for 1. A good power play. After the early loss of Sachin, I think Sachin was out in the first over itself. These two have done a good recovery. They've added 54 for the second wicket in just 30 odd balls. Bharat Siddharth, in fact, Nandiwara Siddharth not out on 18 of 11, and Teja is on 29 of 22. It's Shrikant bowling the 7th over of the innings. Yeah, left arm spinner. Starts with a wide, missed by the keeper. Run taken, so 2 extras to the total. 60 for 1 now. This is going to be an interesting matchup. A left arm spinner against a left hander. I think the length wasn't there, so just Siddharth just runs it down to his third man for a single. Oh, that's bowled. That's bowled. Brilliantly bowled by the left arm spinner. He flighted it up. And I think Teja should have been on the front foot, but he tries to play it off the back foot. Misses it altogether and is clean bowled. That crashed into middle. It's end of a good innings by Teja. The Royal Knights lose their second wicket. Shrikant Rakindi getting rid of Teja for 29 of 23. Clean bowled. 61 for 2. Shrikant Rakindi to the new batsman. That's the faster one. Darted in. Pushed off the back foot towards long on for a single by the new man. It's off the mark immediately. Teja, 29 of 23 for him with 5 fours. Pretty shot. This time Siddharth picks the length up quickly, rocks back and pulls it over mid wicket for a boundary. The result of that shot, mid wicket has been pushed back. This was always going to be an interesting matchup. A left arm spinner against the left-hand batsman, left-hand batter. Oh, that's well bowled, very well bowled indeed, in the block hole, and Siddharth does well to just keep it out. A dot to end the over after 7 overs. The Royal Knights are 66 for the loss of 2 wickets. Asif Villan into the attack. Oh, another swing and a miss. Oh no. Poor from the wicketkeeper. That should have been a dot, but it's a bye. Shrey, the new batsman. Starting the over with a 6. Clearing long on. Bowlers aren't getting good support from the fielders actually. The wicketkeeper has had a very ordinary day behind the stumps. And the VAJRA Builders wicketkeeper. Full toss, but that was tipping on the batsman. Oh no, there is a misfield, and what should have been just a single is a boundary for Shrey. I was just mentioning the bowlers aren't getting enough support from their fielders. Shortest delivery to finish the over. Punched straight to extra cover, no run, and it's a dot. So after 8 overs, the Royal Knights are 78 for 2. 12 runs of Asif Villan's first over. Siddharth, left-handed Siddharth Nandiwada not out on 24 of just 16, and Shrey has got 11 of 6 balls. The battle continues. The battle goes on. The left arm spinner Shrikant Barakindi against the left hand batter Nandiwada Siddharth. So far, I think Siddharth has had the upper hand, but things can change very quickly. Here comes Shrikant. Well flighted, outside of, no turn. And I don't think Shrikant wanted it to turn actually. That's up in the air. There is a fielder underneath. Oh no. He has misjudged it completely. That should have been taken. I think the ball did carry. Yes, it did. Not sure who that is, but it was very catchable. Not a difficult chance by any means, I would say. It's nicely flicked. Shrey wants the second, but Siddharth. I thought that was off the bat, but leg by signal by the umpire. Oh, they were just in this session between the two out in the middle. Yes, no, yes, no. Rightly deciding against the run though. They had gone for the run, I think that would have been curtains. Oh, nicely bowled once again. Another flighted delivery from Shrikant Rakindi, and you can. I don't think it was the top spinner. Shrikant bowls that Imad Wasim type spin. Shot pulled towards deep mid wicket. Single for Siddharth. A tidy over from Srikanth Rakindi. After 9, the Royal Knights 81-14. Another volume change. Just the 1 over for Asif. Oh, appeal for leg, sorry, for stumping. But I think batsman Shrey never left his crease. Bowler is Farooq, actually said Farooq, and he's kept the batsman guessing, troubled Shrey this over. That was a full toss, driven towards long on for a single by Shrey. Pulled in the air, but oh, that's in the gap. I thought Siddharth had hit it straight to the fielder in the deep, but he has bisected the two to perfection, and it's a boundary. Well, I thought Farooq might be bowling the off spinner to the left-hand batter, but he goes for another leg break. His length was just a little bit on the shorter side. Let that one go through and collects a wide. That's good batting by Siddharth. That might be another boundary. Very full delivery, way outside of room for the batsman to free his arms in Siddharth Nandiwala capitalizes. Finishes the over with a boundary. It's 11 runs of that Syed Farooq over. And at the halfway stage, after completion of 10 overs, the Royal Knights are 92 for 2, chasing 164 to win. With 72 more needed of the remaining 10 overs in its strings. Welcome back after the drinks break. Mandatory change of ends after 10 overs. Oh, that's a good one. Rajesh starting the proceedings from the far end. It's up in the air, but doesn't carry to the sweeper. Single for Shrey. Well, just a single of the previous over bowled by Rajesh. 11 overs bowled, and it's the Royal Knights are 93 for 2, just 71 needed of the remaining 54 balls. Is the left arm spinner Srikanth Rakindi to continue. And at the moment, looks like the Knights are on course. That's up in the air. Oh, that's a very good catch. Well judged. I thought the fielder had given up. And that was going all the way, but the fielder there at deep mid wicket kept his eyes on the ball till the last moment, steadied himself and catches it well inside the boundary rope. That's a very good catch, well judged indeed. The Knights were just looking like looked like they were cruising, but they've just lost a wicket. Shrey goes for 13 of 15 balls, caught by the fielder at deep mid wicket of the bowling of Srikanth Rakindi. The second wicket for Srikanth. It's 93 for 3. Srikanth Rakindi to the new batsman Sarfaraz. Oh, that's another good delivery. Well flighted and the length. That was so crucial. That in between length, Sarfaraz is not sure whether to go back or front. Beaten. This time Srikanth darts it in. Defended towards point. Sarfaraz was looking for a single. Sent back by Siddharth. Srikanth Rakindi to Sarfaraz. Oh, that was a very, very close call. It's been given as a wide, but I think Sarfaraz was well outside his, outside his off stump, where he walked across. Nicely punched off the back foot to the right, to the left of short extra cover. Another single. First a wide and now a single for Sarfaraz. 2 runs off the over with the ball to go. Back to back good overs for the VAJRA builders. They're clawing their way back in. Srikanth to Siddharth. Oh, that has been given as a no ball. I'm not sure. Umpire reckons that one pitched outside that strip, playing strip, that is. Free hit. That's a good shot. That's one bounce for Siddharth Nandiwala, making full use of the free hit. Finishes the over with a boundary. Spoils the over. 6 runs and a wicket. And the VAJRA builders, just when it appeared that they were getting back into this game, they loosened the grip a little bit. 100, exactly 100 for 3 are the Royal Knights after 12 overs. 64 needed of 48 balls. Rajesh to continue. Appeal for a stumping. This time is given. Sarfaraz was outside his crease, and sharp glove work from the wicketkeeper gets the VAJRA builders another wicket. Raghu, don't go away his looks. He's got very fast hands. The bails were off in a flash. Sarfaraz didn't have time to react. Just a single of 5 balls for Sarfaraz before being stumped by Raghu of the bowling of Rajesh. So Rajesh, his first over was quite expensive, but has made a good comeback. The previous over just a single, and now the wicket of Sarfaraz. 100 for 4. Rajesh round the wicket to the new batsman. Oh, full delivery upside off. Rajesh is, I think it's bowling quite fast. Wicketkeeper of Gu having a word. Sandeep is the new batsman, by the way, replacing Sarfraz in the middle. The Royal Knights still need a 64 to win. That was another pacey delivery from Rajesh. I think he was trying for that bouncer, looking to surprise the batsman by the pace at which he is bowled. Too hot. Nicely played. They are going for the single and complete it quite nicely. And there is a chance of a run out towards the keeper's end, but the wicket keeper has missed the ball. Oh no, that should have been another wicket for the VAJRA builders. Raghu, I just praised him that he's got quick hands, but he's let me down. That should have been the wicket. That should have been the end of Siddharth Nandiwala. With the left-hander out, would have been a lot of sigh of relief for all the VAJRA builders players, fielders as well as the bowlers. This time Rajesh goes a little shorter. Call is for another two. Sandeep is coming back. Throws once again to the keeper. Oh, it's a direct hit. It is a direct hit. Siddharth isn't happy, but I think the second was suicidal. This time the wicket keeper had nothing to do. Shakil Rahman it is who produces a direct hit. The miss hasn't cost the VAJRA builders much. The very next ball, Siddharth Nandiwala has been run out. 39, in fact 42 of 30 balls for him, and the Royal Knights are now 5 down for 104 in the 13th over. Wickets continue to tumble for the Royal Knights. The VAJRA builders and developers have claimed another one. Srikanth Rakindi has clean bowled Bharat for a duck first ball, and now the Royal Knights are in trouble. In deep trouble, I would say. They are 6 down for just 105 in the 14th over without much batting left. So the target now looks fair distance away. Bharat couldn't open his account. He didn't disturb the scorer. Another one bites the dust. Manikanta has come and gone, and Royal Knights are 7 down. Srikanth Rakindi with the 4th wicket. Another Royal Knights batsman goes for a golden tuck without disturbing or without troubling the scorers. This is going downhill for the Royal Knights. They were in such a good position at the change of ends. 92, I think. A similar 92. The VAJRA builders at the halfway stage. I mean, at the completion of 10 overs. But come the 13th or the 14th over, they are just 105, adding just 12 runs and losing 4 wickets. Shrey got out and the score was 93 in the 12th over. Since then it has been sort of a procession. Sarfraz just a single for him, Siddharth then run out, and then Bharat and Manikanta couldn't open their account. Here comes Srikanth Rakindi, the hat-trick ball. Oh, he went for that dart once again, bowls it flat, fast, and Chetan Karwa just about manages to keep it out. Excellent stuff from Rakesh Srikanth Rakindi though. It's changed the complexion of the game in the space of, in a matter of 3 balls, 3 deliveries. Just a little shot, nicely cut by Chetan, but straight to point, no run. That was a full toss, driven straight back to the bowler by Chetan. So, just 1 run, that too a leg by, and 2 wickets for Srikanth Rakindi in that over. And after 14, the Royal Knights are 105 for the loss of 7 wickets. So look at those figures. Srikanth Rakindi, 4 overs, 1 made in just 17 runs and 4 wickets. Then the man with the golden arms, Rajesh, to continue. I think he's the one who's responsible for this, for the procession. He and Rakesh, he and Srikanth rather. Oh, this has gone straight up. Another wicket. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. I think it's Wasimuddin there at point. I think he just lost the side of the ball. But then regathered, recollected himself and just holds on to it with one hand. 8 down now. Sandeep goes. Just a single of 5 balls for him, and Rajesh claims another victim. 105 for 8. Well, things can change quite rapidly in this format. Abhijit Singh Abhi is the new batsman. Another dart from Rajesh coming around the wicket. It was nicely played by Abhijit, but straight to point, no run. The runs are difficult to come by for the Royal Knights at the moment. The VAJRA builder spinners have tied them up. Taken! Oh no, I thought he had taken it. That was it, straight back to the bowler. Cardboard opportunity put down by Rajesh. In the air once again. Oh, just over the man at extra cover. And a single for Abhijit Singh Abhi to open his account. Nicely driven, but straight to short extra cover. Another dot. Oh, what a comeback this is from Rajesh. First over he went for 14, but then the next 3 he has conceded only 6 runs and picked up 2 wickets as well. Driven to the left of extra cover this time. Single taken, and that will be the end of Rajesh today. Finishes with 4 overs, no maidens, 21 runs and 2 wickets. Spinners have done a fantastic job for the VAJRA builders and developers. So they are going to continue with another spinner. It's time for some leg spin. Syed Wasimuddin being introduced into the attack. There's 2 wickets to get for the VAJRA builders to win this match. Oh, almost played on, almost. A good start for Wasim, the right line and length. Wasim, if he hits the right areas, he might get some purchase from this track. That was very full. It's an excellent throw from the deep. Chetan Thara was about a second, but rightly sent back by Abhijit. There's that spin I was talking about. Play and a miss by Chetan. Oh, another one that spins, not sharp, but enough spin to beat the batsman. Inside edge this time. The ball has gone in the gap. Might not go all the way, but the batsman will get at least 2, if not more. Another good throw from the deep. A good call by Abhijit. Chetan wanted a third there, but I think would have been risky. That would have been very risky. Wasim is getting some spin, so now I think he's looking for that magic delivery. Expecting too much. Pitching outside leg and spinning past the outside edge, hitting the top of off. You have to be Shane Warne to get such a rippers. It will be spin, more spin. Kashyap got into the attack now. This has gone straight up. Wasimuddin getting underneath, and he is not going to drop those. Normally a very safe catcher is Wasim, and the Royal Knights sink deeper, sink further. It's Chetan Karwa who has to go, caught by Syed Wasimuddin in. Yeah, correction. It's Abhijit Singh Abhi who has to go, caught it extra cover by Wasimuddin of the bowling of Kashyap Gaur. Nelson strikes 111 for 9. Number 11, Ankit Vyas. Number 11, Ankit Vyas. 2 slips in position for him. Here comes God. Oh, Ankush. Kashyap, sorry. Kashyap bowls a wide down the leg side. Anticlimactic. Might be another wide. It is. The keeper, I think, has hurt himself. Still 2 slips. But Ankit Vyas gets an inside edge. First hit fielder runs after that one. Batsman happy with a single though. Yeah, Ankit, I think he was only looking to get off strike. Any which way. Still 4 balls to go in the over. Here comes Kashyap. Oh, that's another wide. Play enemies this time. Good length delivery from Kashyap Gaur. Shot and cut towards the sweeper. There was a single there, but Chetan turns it down. Still 2 balls to go in the over, so don't think he trusts Ankit Vyas. Well bowled. Very well bowled. Another dart from Ankar. Kashyap Gaur coming in. Defended back to the bowler by Chetan. Last ball of the over. That's up in the air, but oh, I think he's gone. I think he is gone. Chetan just standing in the middle, not getting back in time. Wasimuddin with a good throw over the stumps and fast hands once again from the wicketkeeper Raghu. He disturbs the stumps, breaks the stumps. Bails are removed. Chetan is short of his crease and the Royal Knights have been bowled out for 115. Chetan Karwa, the last man, dismissed 4 of 14 balls for him. So the margin of victory for the VAJRA Builders and De Villiers Spurs is 48 runs. And that's a big margin in this format, T20. The man of the match, it's Srikanth Rakhi as expected for his bowling. 4 overs, 1 made in just 17 runs and 4 wickets for him. That's it from us for today. Do join us tomorrow. Till then, it's goodbye.